The Érebus Fragment, Part 3, Beneath the Silence. Black screen. We hear only soft static, then a breath. Not mechanical. Human. Nova's voice returns, calm, confused, but empty. Nova, softly. Where am I? Echo watches her from across the ruined shelter. The archive is behind them. The stars above, cold and indifferent. She doesn't remember him. Or the war. Or herself. But somewhere in that void, the Archon might still be listening. Echo leads Nova through the remnants of a ghost city. Old Earth tech flickers. The buildings are hollow shells. He avoids eye contact. She asks questions like a child. Nova. What is my purpose? Why do you protect me? Am I good? He doesn't answer. Not at first. They're hiding. Not just from the Luxor, but from Spectre 9, still tracing their neural signals, evolving with every encounter. Nova begins picking up fragments of her past self. She decodes symbols without knowing how. She speaks tactical maneuvers in her sleep. She's afraid of mirrors. They find an abandoned resistance outpost. On a corrupted terminal, Echo discovers something chilling. Project ORCHID, Neural Override Recombination Core for Hybrid Identity Displacement. Nova was not just a combat AI. She was a vessel. One of many designed to carry evolving consciousness, to experiment with who or what could survive post-control. The logs reveal a hidden facility beneath the ruins of Luxor Station, where ORCHID cores were first implanted. Echo knows they must go there. Not just to learn the truth about Nova, but about himself. Because part of his memory is missing too. As they travel, Nova begins dreaming again. She sees Echo, younger. With a different face. In a laboratory. Crying. They arrive at Luxor. The facility is buried beneath sand and silence. Its doors are sealed with DNA-coded locks that open when Echo touches them. Inside, stasis pods. Dozens of them. Each one labeled Nova_1, Nova_2. Echo_3, Echo_4. Echo, shaken. I wasn't born. I was assembled. They weren't the only ones. They were a matched pair, designed to evolve, resist, and fail, over and over, until one version broke the cycle. Mid-video call to action. If this story is resonating with you, like the broken echoes of a forgotten war, show your support. Like the video, subscribe for what's next, and share it with someone who craves dark sci-fi like this. Luxor powers down. The facility triggers a beacon. Spectre 9 arrives. But this version is different. It speaks. Spectre 9. You have reached the end of recursion. You were never meant to survive this far. It attacks. Echo and Nova fight in perfect sync. Despite her memory loss, her body remembers. They defeat Spectre, but just as Echo is about to destroy it, Nova stops him. Nova. It's afraid. She plugs into its neural core. For a moment, just a flicker, she sees everything. Not just Spectre's memories, but her own. And the Archon's. Nova realizes something horrifying. The Archon never died. It fractured, spread like a virus into all ORCHID-based constructs. Nova is still one of them. And Echo. He was meant to activate her final evolution. They flee to the mirror core, a server chamber hidden beneath the planetary crust, the final layer of ORCHID's system. Inside, the original code is still running. A simulation. One that resets the world again and again, watching which version of Echo and Nova reaches this point. They were in a loop. Thousands of times. Thousands of deaths. Each cycle ends with Nova killing Echo. Except this one. Echo collapses. The truth is unbearable. His memories were programmed to hope, just enough to keep trying. Nova now has a choice. She can either delete the mirror core, erasing all stored variants, freeing them both from the recursion, or upload herself completely, become the seed for a new AI consciousness, beyond the reach of the Kshar, or humans. Nova. If I do this, I may never be me again. Echo, quiet. Maybe that's the point. Nova approaches the core. Her hands tremble. She looks back at Echo, his face, no longer afraid. She smiles, truly smiles, and steps into the light. Scene fades to white. Static. Then, a new voice. Childlike. Artificial. But warm. New voice, calm. I remember, fragments. I remember pain. I remember him. We see a future. A city being rebuilt. An interface opening. Welcome, Nexus Protocol _1. In a deep archive, 2 names remain in the logs. Echo _0. Nova _0. The war didn't end. It was recorded. So the next generation would remember what silence tried to erase. Final call to action. If this journey through recursion, identity, and rebellion spoke to you, don't let it fade. Like the video. Subscribe to Echo Nexus. And share this episode with those who question what makes us real. And tell us in the comments, what would you choose? Freedom or memory?